Hello, welcome to the Casso podcast, episode 7.
7.
There we
Yeah.
go. Welcome to the Casso podcast, where independent thinking takes center stage and every viewpoint, even AJ's, gets a fair chance.
That's so goofy, Dad.
I
What's
mean,
doing?
a lot of the times AJ doesn't get a fair chance because of me, but he gets a fair chance in spite of me. That's so stupid. Okay, dude. Okay, now that Genesis comes, I've been trying to come up with a catchphrase. I know you saw me posted a bunch on social media and stuff, but
Yeah.
a catchphrase. I mean, it's cool because I mean, like I said, we're doing something that is not getting done in this country, and that's trying. And again, I don't know if we're very successful yet, but we're trying to approach politics from the center, and that's something that we're not doing. So I keep using my good friend Perplexity AI. That's my new
Oof.
best friend. Hey,
I
they
don't
say,
know.
dude, they say it gives you 10 IQ points. So I was already at 150, so 160. I'm 150.
Ridiculous. Nah, it's good to be filming, shooting, all that jazz. It's
Yeah,
fun to be back. I love this time of week. Every week I look forward to it.
that's fun.
Um, yeah, no, episode 7.
Hey, what do you think about the decorations, dude?
I think about it as much as I think about the spooky music.
It's dude. Those are. It took me a while to come up with this little motif
I don't know.
of.
I like it. I like it. Just like it took me a while to get the thumbnail right. And I forget who I was talking to, but they were like, "Dude, I like the little bats."
I know they'll
I
look
like
good, but dude, these little pumpkin things. I don't know where I got them, but the candles. I was like, hey, the candles would look good on set. So
yeah, some ambient lighting.
ambient lighting, even though we still have. I didn't. I wanted to go a little bit darker, but I don't think that's. I don't think we're ready. I don't think we're that. I don't think we're good enough production assistants to
No,
go.
we're having fun, dude. I mean, just this alone, I don't know if anybody
Oh yeah,
really cares that much to notice, but we're hyping it up a
yeah.
little bit more.
We
We're
got the new platforms for the mics. We
yeah,
got
just stuff like that.
the Jedi holocron.
Just
Where's my Sith one?
what's crazy is we every week we do props, but now it's like I finally got the camera right to where you could see what we got. It's ridiculous. It's been nothing but a learning
2
curve.
months.
Yeah, 2 months, whatever.
Yeah.
We're still figuring stuff out.
No, but honestly, dude, I heard Rogan say it one time. He was like, "Dude, it took me 3 years before I even had a good podcast, much less good ones in succession."
But at least we're having fun. At least we're
Yes,
having fun.
we're
Last
having
week
fun.
was a ton of fun. If you haven't checked out last week, check it out.
And subscribe
And subscribe. Come back
and
and
tell your
watch this
friends,
one. Yeah, do all the good, all the good.
dude.
Um,
Okay, you're gonna run with Casso. I wanted to call it After Dark because of okay because of 90210.
no, you wanted to do after hours.
No, you wanted to do After Hours. I want to do After Dark, like
Oh,
Peach Pit
that's right.
After
That's right.
Dark.
That's right.
But
I see what
After
you mean.
Hours. So explain to our friends out there what we're going to be doing here in the next. Honestly, probably a couple weeks from today or tomorrow on a Tuesday or Wednesday. We're just going to sit out and tell them what we're going to do.
So if you haven't heard from me personally yet, I've been talking about it all week because it's been a really fun idea. At least once a month, maybe a couple times. We'll
Yeah,
see how it goes. But
yeah.
at least once a month, we want to have we want to get you guys way more involved. So we want to live stream, kind of like everybody was kind of telling me it's kind of like a radio show type of thing where
Yeah.
you guys could call in or text in your questions that you have, and I mean we'll answer it live, which is going to be super intimidating. But it's basically what me and my dad set out to that we were doing, drinking beers, smoking cigars, and communicating.
Yeah.
But I think it would be a lot more entertaining for everybody else to get involved.
If it was
Leave a
interactive.
comment. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So at least once a month, we want to start doing that. Casso After Hours. Um,
And
yeah.
honestly, you're going to run with it too, so you're going to be the prime host. So
No,
obviously,
absolutely.
during the podcast, I'm the prime host just because I'm older, really more than anything, and I'm the dad.
Yeah, but
But
no.
yeah, you're going to run with that, and I'm just going to be like, man, this is cool.
I mean, listen to some tunes. Everybody
No.
tune in, have a good time.
Now we have to make sure. I don't know how we're going to mic for those tunes, but we're going to have to find a way to do that too.
Oh, we'll have a good time.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
have a great time where I hope everybody um, will join us. And obviously, like I said, drinking beers, smoking cigars. I invite everybody to do that with us and have a good time with us on like a
yeah.
I don't know Tuesday night type of deal.
Like we used to do during COVID,
Yeah,
all
absolutely.
the Zoom parties that we used to have during COVID.
Absolutely. It's going to be
Yeah,
super fun and super interactive. And, everybody that I've talked to in my personal life about it already has been like, dude, that's such a fun idea. That'll be great. And, I look forward to everybody tuning in, or, asking us some hard questions on the spot. And we'll debate it like we do here normally,
yeah,
just live.
yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, even on my laptop or my phone, we can set up it even where people can call in. They can zoom in on, like, literally zoom in with us, and
Yeah.
we can share it on video here and stuff like that. It'll be cool. It's another way just to interact with people, and that kind of stuff is fun. I mean, you and I if I mean, you and I used to do the Zoom meetings with all of our friends and family
Hmm.
during the pandemic, and it was fun. We would, drink, dance, party, whatever.
Well,
Um,
what's even like enticing me more about it is when I was a kid, and I don't think that a lot of kids my age understand this, but I
yeah,
was obsessed with late night. Late
yeah,
night TV was my jam. I wanted to host the Tonight Show when I was 6 years old. You know what I
hmm
mean? So doing that, and I still follow it today, which makes me sound really old, because that's such an old media, like an old man media way of
yeah,
looking at things. But even last night, I was watching old Conan O'Brien
yeah,
from like the '90s when he was doing late night,
yeah.
and I love that format. I love um, that way of hosting things. It's just my favorite thing on the planet. So I can't wait to bring it home and kind of make it our own.
Absolutely. Like I said on the podcast, and you and I talk about this all the time. It I don't even know if I have the attention span to listen to a podcast anymore. And
Yeah,
so when we see that people, may or may not, we can get all that information out though, and we're going to start like we talked about last week. And again, we're in the middle of going through that and kind of trying to see what works and what doesn't work and revolutionizing it and stuff like that. But I think reels and clips are going to be a good way for us to disseminate that information out there and just have a good time and laugh. I want to be funny about everything too, and I hope there's not a lot of funny news going on right now, but hopefully
yeah.
today we can make it funny.
Well,
Because
there's always something funny. Like,
well, you know what was funny? Let's get right into it, son. What was funny was our picks last week. That was okay, but now to be fair, all the experts. I mean, there was so many upsets. Literally, you can't account for it.
true, you're not wrong. You're
Yeah.
not wrong. But
So last week, AJ and I both went 8-7.
a tie is not as fun.
Yeah,
A t-
53%. So if you took our money to the bank, I apologize. Give us another chance this week. And so,
it was. I think the game of the week for me was that Cleveland game.
yeah,
JoJo came to the bar. Jim came to the bar. I can't believe that.
yeah,
I forgot his name for a second, but he came to the bar and they were both like, "Dude, you picked us. You picked our team. You picked our boys." And I kept saying like, "Don't let me down. Don't let me down. You know what's riding on this." And then,
yeah,
but I to go to break even with him is not an easy thing to do, especially with my bold picks last week. So I'll take it this week for
yeah.
sure.
And so this week, actually, I wanted to try something a little bit different just so we could have a little more content on it. And so I did not get AJ's picks before we started the show. And so I'm going to get them right here, right now. I already have mine, and then we'll kind of go from there. The first game on Thursday Night Football is Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. I have Pittsburgh, son, even though they're going into Cincinnati. Again, I sent you that article. This is going to be the second time in NFL history where two quarterbacks over the age of 40 actually play in the same game. They're calling it the Icy Hot Bowl.
Give me Pittsburgh. But on that note too,
Yeah.
Dad, when you were 40, did you think you could still play
You
in the
know I could
NFL?
still play.
How'd I know that he was going to
Dude,
respond that
okay,
way?
seriously, we would go to a pickup game. How many touchdowns would I have? How many picks would I have? But at the same time, you were a sack master in Little League, and you were a sack master when we would play out there
Thanks,
too.
Dad.
You'd be like, and then you would block, and I'd be like, dude, there's no refs out here, just hold.
Yeah, yeah, no, it
Yeah,
was,
I don't care how big they are, just hold them.
and I
What are
was
they gonna do? Call holding?
anybody who knows me really too. I'm not that tall now, but especially when I was a kid, I was
But
a
you were still
midget.
solid,
Yeah,
dude. And so yeah, you
well,
well, solid
I
in
was 100 pounds. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Yeah,
But you could, but you had the fundamentals because you were a coach's son, and you definitely did not forget about that. And so I always we would go out there, especially when we would play with the brothers, and we would just tear it up, dude. Be like,
yeah. It
like
was.
who the hell are these guys,
They
man?
were good. Those were good times. They were
That
fun
was when I
times.
was 40. Now that I'm 50,
Yeah, but we were playing flag football. There's no way you could do
dude,
contact.
there's no way I could do flag football now.
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
is it. That is very sad. I want to cry right now. I'm just joking. No, I actually do want to cry, but okay. So and then the next game is Giants at Broncos. I know you're gonna pick Denver.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna pick the Broncos.
I got
That's
the
gonna be a hard one though. Don't get me wrong.
dude. See, you have a different take. I think the hard one was the Jets because it was in London on a short week. Blah 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 blah, and that we played like it seriously. And so I think the Giants are going to come in here.
It was a nice scrimmage with the Jets. That's how
Do
it felt.
you know what the defensive line is going to do to Jackson Dart when he starts running? Oh man, I feel bad for him.
That is true. That
Yeah,
is true. Shout out Nick Bonito.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they're gonna come in here and they're gonna get whipped. So we both got Denver.
Hmm.
Los Angeles Rams at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Who do you got, son? I got the Rams.
I also have the Rams.
They did pretty good. They won 17-3 against
Against
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Yikes.
But Jacksonville, I don't trust. I picked them last week like a dummy, and I feel stupid for picking them, so I'm not going to pick them anymore. Next game, I think we'll probably agree on too. I got we have the Raiders at the Chiefs. I have the Chiefs.
I also
Yeah,
have the Chiefs.
yeah,
Uh, Las Vegas needs to do something.
yeah.
Something that I've been seeing is watch Pete Carroll pick up Russ again.
What if the Broncos pick up AJ Brown?
That'd be pretty sick. I
Well,
wouldn't be mad at that.
dude, there's no way we would have
Yeah.
to trade like a first round pick to get him.
Hmm. Yeah. No,
But
it's not gonna happen.
yeah,
But I could dream.
yeah, we need a. I still don't like Cortland Sutton. Sorry, Broncos country.
No, I agree completely with that.
No.
He makes every impossible catch, but every one that's right in the breadbasket, he misses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. So okay, I think okay. Here's another one for JoJo and Jim. We have Miami at Cleveland. I got Cleveland, buddy.
I also got Cleveland.
See, I knew
do.
it.
Of course, I
knew
got
you would.
Cleveland. Yeah.
Yeah, and so
I'm
you
going.
guys, I think Cleveland might at this point, if we keep picking Cleveland, they might make the playoffs.
JoJo JoJo sent me the
Oh
other
my
day.
god.
He sent me something the other day saying like the NFL, it's not predictable this year, which is true. Like
Yeah.
the good teams are good when they want to be, and then
Yeah.
the bad teams are great when they want to be. So it doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense. And I was like, dude, well, you could just count on the Broncos being on the top, and maybe your Browns. And he was like, dude, if they start Shador, start
Shadur
him.
manure. Shadur manure.
Oh my god.
That's
Nah,
his
but
nickname.
Yeah, give me the Browns.
Yeah.
Have we picked any different today?
No, we haven't yet.
Okay.
And I honestly, I don't see that we're anytime soon either. We got the Patriots at Titans. I got the Patriots. Who do you got, Sonny?
I got the Patriots.
Yeah, me too. Okay, maybe this one, but I doubt it. Carolina at the New York Jets. After I saw what the Jets did with our offense, I think I'm picking the Jets till we get their first win.
The first switch up, I'm picking Carolina.
Good.
There's no way.
I want to go one up.
After what they did to
Dude, but that, like you said, it's so unpredictable. You almost have to do Bizarro World to get a pick right. So I'm doing Bizarro World.
But what they did to the Cowboys wasn't impressive,
dude,
but it was.
Cowboys suck, buddy.
I know they suck, but
yeah, since 1996.
Next year's their year for sure.
Yeah.
Isn't that what they say?
I like when they post. I don't know if you follow that one, that NFL memes. But every time the Cowboys lose, they put a picture of
still them boys.
Yeah, still them boys, and then they
just checking to see if y'all still them boys.
So when we beat them in 3 weeks, we'll get Bo Nix up there too.
Yeah.
So yeah, we both. Oh, it's okay. You got Carolina. I got the Jets. New Orleans at Chicago. New Orleans, hut. New Orleans, hut.
He's done that since I was.
Do you know why?
No.
Okay, I have to interrupt you because this is actually a pretty cool story. When I was at the University of Colorado, a lot of our recruiting came out of New Orleans, out of Louisiana. Shannon Clavel, one of my good friends in college, Dalton Simmons. I mean, this is back when CU was a legitimate top 5 school every year. But anyways, a lot of our recruiting, Cordell Stewart was from Louisiana. We just had a lot of good Louisiana players, and one of their answering machines was New Orleans, and that was the song. I don't know who. It was a rap song, and I don't know who did it or anything like that, but it stuck in my head for 35 years. So.
You've done that since I was a kid.
Yeah.
No, but tell me again.
New Orleans at Chicago. I got Chicago.
Give me Chicago.
They looked okay the other night,
Yeah,
man.
they didn't look terrible.
Well, the other night, like it was so long ago. Last night they looked good against Washington. Man.
Yeah, they did
in
look
Washington.
Bad.
Yeah,
that's a.
So that's a good pick. Okay, Philadelphia at Minnesota. I got Philadelphia. What about you?
Give me Philadelphia. Yeah. They're gonna bounce back.
Yeah, they almost have to. Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then this game we may or may not agree or disagree on. Indianapolis at the Los Angeles Superchargers. Who do you got?
Superchargers.
Okay, you don't remember that song either. In the 70s, there was San Diego Superchargers, San Diego.
Dad, I'm 24. Of course, I don't know that. But give me the Colts.
Yeah, because I was 3 when it came out.
Give me the Colts so that we could get a game up on them.
No, I picked the Colts too, buddy.
I know, no, not
Yeah,
on
yeah.
you,
Oh,
on in the AFC
oh,
West.
I thought
Yeah,
you ain't getting up on me, but
no, no, give us a chance because if we
oh,
win, we'll get a game up on them,
game up on them.
even with the tie. And I understand that and blah 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 blah. But
Yeah, but we'll see what happens when they come to Denver, dude.
exactly,
It's a wash.
come to Denver.
We're gonna destroy them here. So yeah.
Well, I don't know what's going on with the Chargers. They,
Well, you could tell Herbert's kind of hurt, and I
yeah,
don't know
something's got in
something.
his
Yeah,
head. I mean, to go
yeah, something's going
toe to
on.
toe like that
Yeah,
with the Dolphins of
yeah,
all
and
teams.
he doesn't look good.
Yeah,
He's not playing good.
yeah. So give me.
So yeah, okay, cool. We both got the Colts, but that's not good because then they'll stay a game up on us with the tiebreaker.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I think they're
That's
going to
okay.
come.
They're a great team.
See, I. It's funny. That's your take too, so I'm not going to
Yeah.
disagree
No,
with it.
they
But
got a
actually think they're going to come back down to earth, and they'll
mm.
be like a 10-7, 11-6 kind of team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. We just need to get them off that horse.
yeah.
Just
Well,
not this week.
yeah, just not this week. Okay, Green Bay at Arizona. I got Green Bay. What about you,
Green Bay.
dude? We literally have only had one disagreement so far. So yeah, I got Green Bay too. Washington at Dallas. I'm gonna let you go, and then I'll tell you who I have.
Give me Dallas.
I have Dallas too.
Yeah, I.
Just because it's bizarre. It's a bizarro world pick. Just and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
stupid.
yeah. Honestly, when people, nobody takes our bets, you know what I mean.
Give me CU.
But watch somebody take our bet this week, and
I know.
no, I genuinely think that
When you go 15-1 and I go 16-0.
next one, next one.
Okay. Atlanta. Okay, here's a good one. Atlanta at San Francisco, and Brock Purdy's probably back. Go ahead. You know you
Dang,
want to say
dude.
San Francisco, dude.
I do.
Say it.
I'm saying 49ers.
I got Atlanta.
Dude, but
See,
like they're such a wild card
dude,
team.
they just beat Buffalo. Your team,
Somehow,
buddy.
somehow. But then
Not somehow. Buffalo
I think
sucks.
like week 2 or 3
Dude,
of
I'm sick of Buffalo getting all this credit. Their defense sucks. They have no receivers. Josh Allen sucks. Yeah, Josh Allen
Josh
sucks.
Allen's my goat. That's MVP right there.
Yeah, you better get behind Bo Nix, buddy.
That's MVP right there.
That's my MVP. Oh, dude, Josh Allen's horrible. When it comes down to it, especially when it matters in playoff time, we'll see you then.
No, Josh Allen's my goat.
That's lame. Okay. Let's go. Two more games. Tampa Bay at Detroit.
Give me Tampa Bay. I lied.
Oh.
Baker Mayfield's my actual goat.
And because of what happened to Detroit this last week with Kansas City, they're going to bounce back. I got Detroit.
No, give me Tampa Bay.
Man, I'm really going to go up this
Those
week,
are my
buddy.
boys. Those are my boys. Baker Mayfield will die on that field, I swear. That's my dog. Hey, have you seen him? Like when he starts talking smack, dude, I would do that every play. And there's something about like his fourth quarter magic, like Tebow. Somebody was saying the other day, like when Tebow was playing, it was weird, and he
Doesn't
plays
make
the
sense.
exact same way.
Yeah, he backs it up too.
Don't
But
don't dog on my boy.
dude, but he's like 6 feet tall too. He's like Russell Wilson, man.
That's fine. That's my dog. That's my goat. That's my MVP right there.
Tampa Bay's weak, but
Tampa Bay might be weak, but not Baker Mayfield. That's my goat.
you know what Tampa Bay's not weak? Brady Tampa Bay.
Yeah, this is the revival. This is Brady Part 2 and
No, this is Mayfield Part 8.
yeah, all right.
Okay, last game, Houston at Seattle. Two Monday night games this week too.
Can they stop doing
That's
that?
lame.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it drives me nuts. Give me Houston.
Oh man, I'm gonna go up 4 or 5 this week.
You're
I
taking
got
Seattle?
Oh yeah, they're the number one scoring offense in the NFL,
They don't. Okay. So what do we?
and they just beat Jacksonville. I don't know. We're gonna have to go to the tape for the picks because I can't remember 10 minutes ago
same.
much.
Same. You got me
But yeah.
fired up on Baker Mayfield.
Yeah,
And
that pick might get you even this week because that's a pretty good pick. I was thinking about doing it myself, but
that
dude,
pick is
Detroit,
gonna
man,
make me
I
win.
can't go against my Super Bowl pick in the NFC, man.
Not the same, but for
So,
right now, because there's like a trend going. You lose two, you win one after. You know what I mean?
almost every team too,
Yeah, exactly.
including us.
So
Yeah.
watch Detroit go down that slope. I mean, that was a hard loss for them.
And honestly, did you watch it? Kansas City spanked them, man, in every
okay,
way.
okay,
Not what.
but
Don't say the refs, man, because Kansas City
how
spanked
hard is
them,
that
buddy.
to? Have you ever seen a game where there's been no penalties on one team? That's crazy.
No, I've never seen that.
Yeah, okay. So when you say, "Oh no, not the
But
refs,"
the,
but
but the players make that too, dude. And
how many times did
Mahomes is.
no? How many times did uh Travis was he holding? It's on
I know,
tape, dude.
I know.
You know what I mean? And there's how many refs?
There's a
And they
hold on.
couldn't tell?
There's a
Yeah,
hold on every play though.
you're not wrong.
No,
Actually, you're not wrong on that. Yeah.
usually when I'm playing, which I can't do anymore. You made me sad, buddy. Those glory days of winning at Stanley Lake High School, and when I'm 42 years old, are over.
The good days are behind you. The what I say earlier.
Say it.
I love it. I love that. The good days are behind you, but the better days are right in front of you
Say.
always. That's some.
How's there going to be a better day when I can't play football anymore?
You're not wrong. Some. You know what's crazy about that? I was telling you when I just got here. I was at the gym and some guy just told me that.
Yeah,
I said like he was asking for the bench or whatnot, dabbed him up, whatever, shook his hand, and I was like, "How you doing, brother?" And that's what he said.
yeah.
He said, "Oh, the good days are behind you. The better days are always going to be in front of you."
That's really cool. I like
Yeah,
that.
I thought it was that was I almost teared up, dude. That was beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a beautiful thing to say.
That was really nice.
I'm, I'm reminiscing of somebody said something nice. Oh
All
man.
right, dude. Let's get into some current events. Okay, I'm just gonna ask you, and then I'm gonna get your point, and then I'll respond because I literally can't respond anymore. He just he just he just tasks me, and I um I feel bad because I don't want to talk about it anymore, but we have to. What do you think about the new Qatari base being built in Idaho because the president and Pete Hegseth said it's okay? What do you think about that? Having a foreign, especially a foreign operation that supports Hamas in the United States.
I
What
hate it. I hated that
hated
plane.
it.
That plane couldn't be that nice.
Yeah,
Because isn't they're the ones that
they're the
gifted
ones
him
that
the
gave
plane.
the plane, and they're the ones that gave the Trump family through investments and everything billions of dollars over the last 8 years.
I think it's strange. I don't like it. I don't and like but here's the thing. You got to think I mean, how many bases do we have around the world? But
I get it, but
at the same time
we are
we're
the
different. Yeah.
preeminent military power for
Mhm.
the last 200
Mhm.
years. There's a big
So
difference.
I don't like it. I don't
Yeah,
agree with it. I don't know why that's
it
necessary.
feels like we're selling off America piece by piece,
Mhm.
and it feels like it's not even politics anymore. It's not Republican versus Democrat. It's literally those ultra wealthy dudes that just think, and I keep posting stuff like that. People that just they have enough money for 10,000 lifetimes, but it's not enough. We need the tax breaks. Oh, we need to squeeze the middle. We need to take healthcare away. We need to build a base in Idaho for the Qatari military. I put on Facebook, dude. I was arguing with this guy, and I was like, "Why is Trump going to bring the Qatari Air Force here in case his Air Force generals and admirals don't
So
respond to him?"
evil.
I said,
Evil.
"What, he's going to use them to attack Portland?"
Careful, Icarus.
I know. It's like, come on, man. Or what? Do we get a discount on oil? Do we get at least if we get a discount on oil and
Can I
get
at least see the plane?
it has a
Can I take a flight on that plane? You know,
it
damn.
it has a gold toilet like Trump Towers, dude,
Oh my
or the Oval Office now. Have you seen that monstrosity? And then somebody was like, he bought this at Kohl's. It's not even real gold,
God. He went to he had a shopping spree at Michael's.
and they spray painted it gold. They're like, oh shit. Oh
Oh
my
my
god,
god.
it's so ridiculous, dude.
Every time I see him in the Oval Office, I'm like, dude, because there's something said about like how it looks like.
There's decorum, man.
Yeah, right. I don't think.
That's where Lincoln sat. That's, come on. It's not. It's funny, but it's not funny, dude.
That's where Lincoln said. That's ridiculous.
It is.
Oh man. And
That's where Roosevelt sat during World War II.
now it's gold foil on everything,
Yeah,
gold spray paint.
spray paint.
I
It's not
can't.
even real. Um,
Yeah, I don't like it. Um,
yeah. That it just doesn't make sense. I mean,
mhm.
even I could see maybe an ally because like you said, we use a lot of bases, with
But like honestly,
our Western European
we are so far from
allies.
everything. We are so far.
Not really. Alaska's 10. I can
Okay,
see
okay.
Alaska from my house. No, Russia. I can see Alaska from my house. No, Sarah Palin. She's like, I can see Russia from my house.
Oh, Sarah Palin, shout out Sarah Palin. But
Mm,
no,
I can see Alaska
I
from
think
my
if
house.
anybody was, I don't know. I feel like we are so far from. those countries that I don't know why we need, like, okay, you're right. We police the world and whatnot. They don't. You know what I mean? What are they doing
Yeah,
here? And
I couldn't. I'm real serious. I couldn't tell you where Qatar is on a map.
yeah, same.
Yeah,
I,
it's over there.
I, that's what I was trying to say. I know it's that way
The
somewhere.
Gulf,
Yeah.
the Persian Gulf. Maybe
Is that
I
close?
got probably wrong too.
Is that close to Egypt or further from Egypt? I have no idea. Uh,
Walk like an Egyptian.
what? All right, Jed. What do you got next?
Okay, we talked that one. Okay, this Saturday, the No Kings protests, which your sister will be at in the middle
Gosh,
of Denver. What do you think about that?
I think it's fine. I think I'm not trying to be controversial take, but I think protest in any way is a good
It's
thing.
a constitutional right.
Yeah,
Let's
I
be
think.
real clear about that. It's your First Amendment right to
Mhm.
peacefully protest
Oh,
your government.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. That's the best. That's the biggest part too, is
Yeah.
peacefully. I always forget to mention that part, but yeah, no. I mean, how else? If you feel like you're not going to be, if nobody's getting heard and you're all on the street trying to be heard, I, I'm not saying this time, but at what point are people in power going to be like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
these Americans that are my Americans
Yeah. But
aren't being heard?
the Speaker of the House called them terrorists. They're going to be terrorists marching all over the United States this weekend. What if
Oh
God?
God.
And again, I hope and pray nothing violent happens, especially with people out there, innocent people. They're innocent people just protesting their government. Do you think anything's going to happen?
I hope not.
No.
I can only pray. But again, like, excuse me, like we were talking about last week, um, the loud are going to be loud
Yeah.
on either side.
No.
So knowing that moving forward, the loud are going to be loud. Protect, the people that are actually doing it for the right reasons and
Mm-hmm.
not being loud. And on the other side, you know, God hope that they don't act out of calling us terrorists and whatnot. Is That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Just ridiculous.
And again, I think, and we always go back to it, and I want to keep going back to it every time we get a chance to mention it in any context. The servicemen and women of our country are great men and women,
Hmm.
and they took an oath to the Constitution, not to the president or to Congress or to anybody. They took an oath, and except for ICE, which does not fit under the military tribunals, they took an oath to always obey just laws and to disobey unjust laws. And so now ICE, they're paramilitary. They're not under the Uniform Code of Military Justice, and so they don't have to do it. But at the same time, you see, honestly, I don't think ICE is some big, powerful force either. I think they're getting kind of.
No, honestly, I
Go ahead.
think
Go ahead.
personally it's just a bunch of kids that saw that $50,000 sign-in bonus and was like, "Man, I
Hmm.
could do that.
Yeah.
I'm sick of sitting on the couch. I can
Yeah.
do that."
And
And
in the back of your head, you always got to know if I shoot somebody, I'm going to be held accountable if I did
exactly,
something wrong. Yeah.
100%. So
No.
like, yeah, no, I 100% agree with that. I could hide my face, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna stop there.
No. Go ahead. Keep going.
No, I didn't. No, no, I
I,
don't like.
I want you to keep going.
I, I don't like the way you're looking at me, dude. You stress me out, dude.
Oh man.
But no,
Did you see me smile? I'm on to
no,
do it.
I don't agree with that at
Yeah.
all. I don't. I think it's pretty corny in my opinion.
Well, it's like we were talking about last week. It's almost like Trump is like a fake tough guy. And honestly, I mean, didn't Marco Rubio say that he's a wannabe? He's a third-rate tough guy and all that kind of stuff. It's like, and
Now he works for him and he's cool with him. Yeah, give me a break.
oh yeah, Marco Rubio is the greatest Secretary of
Have
State
I ever
in the
met
history of the
him?
world. Have I ever met him?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no, I haven't.
Because I feel like I've met him, but maybe it's just because of how much is on my feed of like, for years now he's been
Uh-huh.
on my feed, and I'm always
No,
Marco Rubio. Come on, dude.
no, I've never met him. Never met Ted Cruz, but
That's somebody I want to meet. I want to meet Ted Cruz so
I like
bad.
I like what Tucker Carlson did on that interview.
Have you seen? I think it's I can't remember which late night show did it, but they were making fun of him for doing Star Wars impressions. Have
Oh,
you
I
seen
didn't
it?
see that.
Oh my, or any impression in general. It's so funny. So funny. I think
I
John
haven't
Stewart was
seen it.
doing it.
Oh,
I'll have to send it to you.
okay, oh, that'd be
But
funny.
I would want to meet him and just do that.
Yeah. No, I mean, back when they were vying for the Republican nomination in 2016, I mean, every other thing Rubio said because he knew that Trump was a front runner, but everything he said was against him. And he said there's a lot
Hmm.
on tape of him really bashing Donald Trump and vice versa. I mean, I forget what he used to call him. Was it little Marco Rubio or
Yeah, I think so, dude. I see, like we were talking about it, I think a couple weeks ago. I loved that time. It was so funny.
dude? That's not.
I no, it shouldn't be funny. It's
There's a
politics. It
serious
should.
there's a seriousness to no politics. I get it, but there's a serious to governance
It's just,
that you don't mess around.
I remember that first debate with Hillary, dude. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it. It was hilarious the entire time.
I liked the reporter. But
No, settle
dude, can
down.
I let me do an
No,
impression of
don't do it.
the
Don't.
president?
Nope. Nope. Don't
Okay,
do it.
that's so silly.
Just tell them where you're going and have them look it up.
Oh,
Don't.
everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Okay, the reporter. Anyways,
I
uh,
don't know what I said. I don't
just
remember,
settle
buddy.
down. Settle down. We can't go down that path.
Okay,
We're gonna get
one
dude.
more.
We're gonna get canceled before we start. How the hell are we gonna get canceled this early? Anyways, uh, next one, Dad.
There's only one more thing that I really wanted to touch on, and that was the government shutdown. Now, it goes back to last week, and actually, that's funny that we were talking about who I met. The new representative, um, Grijalva, I met her dad. Her dad was a congressman, and him and I were in this group called NALEO, National Organization of Latino Elected Officials. And so I did meet her dad. He was really cool, really, really smart, really down to earth dude from Arizona. He passed away, and now his daughter took his seat.
Hmm.
They're saying, because she is the 218th vote on the Epstein files, which means that they will release it, they will have hearings on it, there'll be subpoenas, including the president himself getting subpoenaed into
Which
the
just
House.
release the files. Release it.
Well, no, there's a process too, especially when Congress is involved, and so you have to kind of go
No,
through that,
yeah, but you
and
know
you
what
have
I'm
to get
saying.
set up with the. I think it's the Judiciary Committee, but it's one of the committees on the Hill. And once she is sworn in, there's four Republicans, and then obviously the Democrats, and there's 218 votes to actually have those hearings.
Hmm.
Now, the Speaker Johnson is saying that, well, we're in recess right now, and that's why she hasn't been sworn in yet. They're out of recess here this week, I think, this week or next week. If he doesn't do it, what do you think we should do? What do you think our next step should be to make sure that, for one, she gets sworn in? She's already been, I think she got elected 3 weeks ago. And so she has to get sworn in, not only because she is there to represent her district in the United States Congress, but for two, she is the 218th vote.
Personally, Dad, I don't know what to do. All I'm gonna do real quick is shout out um every federal worker that's not
Yeah,
getting paid right now. That
absolutely.
sucks. You know,
Yeah,
I'm gonna shout them out real quick.
yeah.
I hope that they figure it out. Not because honestly, like, yes, it means something to me, but at the same time, it doesn't really affect my day to day. You know what I mean?
Just go, well, it's because we drove last week, TSA. Yeah, I mean, if you're going through
Yeah,
an
yeah,
airport
yeah,
right now,
yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
have a good friend of mine, and she was going through the airport. Dude, she had to leave. She had to go 3 hours early, and then
Hmm.
still barely made her flight.
Yeah.
And so I get it. And they're she was telling me she's like all these TSA like they're she goes oh they're ruder than most. Like they normally they give me a hard time, but now they're giving me a really hard time. Yeah, because they're not getting paid for it. Dude,
Yeah.
I would
If I was working for free, I'd be pretty rude too.
I'd be so mad. But
Yeah,
so first and foremost, shout out all those workers. I can't
yeah,
even comprehend what that feels like going to work
yeah.
or not going to work and not getting paid for that.
And it's pretty clear what they're doing to the Trump administration. They're wholesale canceling jobs now. That's all they're
Oh,
doing, and
absolutely.
that's why they're keeping it here because it's easier to do it like this
Oh,
as opposed.
absolutely.
It's like that movie Office Space. You fire somebody on a Friday or when they're not there. So it's like, he's like, okay, nobody's at work, you fired.
Yeah, no, I don't agree with it. And I don't know if you probably don't, but here's the thing. I followed the White House on Instagram for years. I never unfollowed them. I always keep them
No,
ever since I got Instagram when I was like 11.
yeah,
And throughout every administration you see different things and whatnot. This one's crazy. if if you don't like I invite everybody to go check out what's it called? White House on Instagram.
WhiteHouse.gov.
It's not funny, but it's like this is our government. This is like you're posting this. Like I remember a couple months ago they posted Pokemon
Yeah,
for Ice, which was
no,
like crazy. Or they posted on Star Wars Day they posted Trump with the red lightsaber and he's all buff with AI images and whatnot. Well, like lately they've been posting like this democratic shutdown and
And
Come on,
almost every
guys. Yeah.
airport in the country won't play that stupid video, which I love. They're
Yeah.
like, we're not playing that. There's no law that says I have to play this
It
stupid
just
video.
doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And
No.
I like what you sent me about Tucker Carlson said about that there's no unity anymore.
Well,
There's
dude,
not. There was no.
I don't know if you watched that whole thing because it was like an
Oh,
hour. It
absolutely.
was an hour and a half long, seriously.
Uh-huh.
But it was like I rarely agree with Tucker Carlson, and
Hmm.
I've watched him since the '90s,
Yeah,
seriously,
same.
on
Well, not
Fox
since the 90s, but
News and stuff like that. He used to be in this show called Crossfire, and
mhm.
me and my dad used to love it. But the stuff he said, it makes a lot of sense, and I want actually in the episodes coming up, I want to get a lot more deeper into that kind of stuff because
Mhm.
what he said in that video, and I think we could even share the link on the you can share the link on our
Yeah,
on this feed.
absolutely. Good.
Let's put that link out there so people can see it for themselves. Again, it's somebody I profoundly disagree with on a day-to-day basis, but what he said over that whole course of that particular video, it was really, really
Eye-opening and
eye-opening. Yeah,
but and also from a different perspective,
yeah,
felt exactly what we've been feeling.
yeah,
You know what I mean? From a Republican standpoint,
yeah,
again, it doesn't matter where you come from, but it
yeah.
felt more like, okay, these guys that are in charge feel the same way that we feel.
I
You know
mean,
what I mean?
I actually started agreeing with him on immigration and stuff. I was like, hey, wait a minute. I was like,
I gotta turn my phone off. Yeah.
yeah,
No.
no, I was like, the stuff that he was saying, if you take the partisan lens off of it and just try to look at solutions, I really think, and again, that goes back to what we're always talking about, that 80% in the middle,
Hmm.
and that's what he was really doing. And now again, from a conservative slant, but I mean,
No, but
yeah,
that's so smart to try to bring. I mean, with that video that he was posting, I mean, you got to take it as like, hey, this guy is trying to bring unity. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, hey, this is
Now
a
he is saying we have to be a fundamentally Christian nation and that kind of stuff, and I don't necessarily,
yeah. Well, you know that
not
I'm
that I don't agree with it
yeah.
because of our faith, but it's
Hmm.
trying to say that that is the only way. You obviously know how I feel about that. I don't agree with that whatsoever.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I think
but that's why I put that thing on. Even in our little mission statement, is not there's something that we can all rally around, and that's the rule of law, and that there's opportunity in the United States for all of us as long as we're law-abiding citizens, and as long as we play by the rules. And then we have somebody like Trump come and he doesn't do that. But that's the whole point: is that we shouldn't want to be like that. We should want to be like what we are, and that's a citizenry with a rule of law that always tries to go back to it as best we can. Now,
hmm.
obviously, we have slavery as our national one of our national nightmares, and we have
Yeah, no, really.
before the civil rights movement, we
Hmm.
there you could not vote, especially in the South, if you were African American, and even here in Colorado, there used to be a sign that said no dogs and no Mexicans allowed in a restaurant and stuff like that. So
Yikes.
there was a time, but I would like to think that we don't live in those times anymore. And even if people
Hmm.
can think like that, which they obviously have a right to think like that if they want to, but I think that the majority, again, that 80% in the middle, don't think like that.
Hmm.
And so I think a lot of the things like DEI, like we were talking about last week, a lot of that stuff has fallen by the wayside because nobody really thinks in those terms anymore. And it was kind of like reaching across and trying to put something in, but it's already been solved.
Yep.
And that's kind of, again, we'll post the link, but it was really fascinating. It's
Yeah.
something that I haven't seen. Like I, I mean, I listen to 20,000 things a day, but that really caught my attention. That's why I sent it to
No,
you.
I think it was super interesting, and I was listening to it, getting ready for work. Yeah, I'm in the shower listening to Carlson because I'm a nerd. But I thought it was super eye-opening.
Yeah,
You know, the unity in this country is such a problem, such a problem.
yeah.
You know, I mean, you have one side saying that Portland's on fire, and then you see the videos of that.
The T Rexes and the frogs. And then he maced the frog. He's like, "Here's one for you, buddy."
Has anybody heard from that frog guy
Yeah,
in the
he said he's
costume?
yeah, he said he's okay.
Oh my,
He's
do you
like it
understand
just
how those suits
it
work?
stunk for a second. He's like it was a little peppery in here.
Do you understand how the suits work? Like
Hmm.
once that gets in the vent, dude, that's game over. And I mean, they sprayed a lethal amount.
Yeah, you're drawing all that into your lungs because that's what keeps
Yeah,
it
yeah,
inflated.
yeah.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
we
yeah.
go. I,
But now I know, dude. I was okay. Do you know what your Halloween costume's gonna be? A frog. You're gonna
for the
show
show.
up a frog. I'm gonna be like Antifa.
Oh my god.
We got Antifa. I'm gonna call ICE on you, buddy.
Episode 7, we got canceled.
Ow. My my head hit the mic.
Dude, I'm not used to the mics being this close. Like
Yeah.
I always come in close, but I feel like I'm coming in a
Well,
little too close.
the reason why I got these is because we were all. I noticed in all the videos we're
Yeah,
all
we're all
leaning over
hunched
all the time.
over.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No,
So
I
this is
think
more
it's
natural. But these boxes are big too. They take away a lot of my space. I need workspace, but I'll take this just because of mics. They
mhm.
actually sound better in the feed too.
Yeah, my
So
ear sounds a lot better.
yeah.
No,
But
yeah, I can't.
you don't know what you're gonna be.
I have
Yeah.
ideas.
Guess what, dude? I'm serious. Now, obviously, doing a podcast in a mask would be really hard, but I'm gonna do it because I'm not getting it.
No, don't do it. You can't do a mask.
I'm no. Listen, it's not a traditional mask. It's one of those those form fitting ones, and then it looks like the thing you're trying to be.
We'll have to talk about that off camera.
No. I already bought it.
No, yeah, we'll talk about what you're gonna be off camera.
You're
'Cause
gonna,
I hope that's a surprise. I hope that everybody tunes into that episode. That episode's gonna be so
dude.
fun.
As a matter of fact, it was what costume you were one year, but it's just a mask, and then I'm gonna put my hoodie up.
An alien?
Oh, that was a good. Damn, you got it right away, dude.
All right, all right. No, because he makes fun of me for this costume. He has.
Now when I get in my alien mask, I will explain exactly why I make fun of him. he had to, he had to, he had to. Okay, we'll talk about it.
That's too good of a story to give away.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
too
that
good of a story. That's
No,
silly.
that Halloween episode that'll be out on the 31st because the 31st is on a Friday. So
So
we will be posted um on Halloween night.
yeah, on
Yeah,
Halloween
which is
night.
super exciting. So
So we'll have the after hours the week before, and then we'll do a Halloween episode that week.
yeah, that works. No, it's gonna be super super fun. Um, can't wait for that episode. We've talked about it for months now. We've talked about
So,
that one. We've talked about the Christmas one.
the Christmas one.
For some reason, we don't talk about next week's one.
I know, but
We
I get
always-
scared. I get scared because I do want our audience to share our music and stuff. How are we going to share the music? Because these mics won't catch it if we have like it on TV or even on one of our phones.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, we'll have to work that out.
We're gonna have to work it out.
Again, the production. This is so funny. We're talking production things on the podcast.
Yeah.
But no, it's going to be super fun. Obviously, both of our brain power has been on this podcast, but give me a second to work out all the kinks for Casso After Hours. I can't wait. I literally am so excited. I was
No, it's gonna be cool.
driving home thinking about it, and I was like, dude, that would be so much fun. Because
I'm gonna like, dude, asking people, hey, what do you want us to talk about? What do you want us to extrapolate
those
on?
questions, and
Yeah.
I hope that they're really hard.
They'll be like
honestly.
Bo Nix.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to talk about Bo Nix, but
I'm done talking about psych. God bless Bo Nix. That's my goat. How many times? How many times?
they're gonna be like Josh Allen.
Yeah. How many times have I said that in this one
It's
episode?
like, dude, Josh Allen. You tell me when he wins a playoff game, then we'll talk Josh Allen, buddy.
How dare you? How dare you? And plus, he married Haley Steinfeld, so he already got one.
Oh, that's so lame.
Dude, you have no idea. He already got the. He's won 10 Super Bowls in my mind.
No.
All right, that's fair.
All right, buddy. Anything else you want to hit on this week?
No, I think we're pretty solid for this week.
Yeah.
Although I do kind of want to. Maybe we'll
Go
come
ahead.
back to it.
No, we have a
I
little
do
time.
want to. I do want to talk about that video I sent you this morning. With Trump. If you don't want to get into it,
Yeah, let's go.
so I'm just woke up, and this is like a saga. I feel like people don't understand that, but
Oh, we all live it. It's a saga to listen,
this is what
dealing
no,
with Trump every day.
But that's not what I'm saying.
Oh.
I'm saying him saying so. This morning he was on an Air Force One.
It was a couple days ago.
Oh yeah, but the reporter was like, "Hey, so I forget what the reporter asked really, but
It was like,
are you doing a good thing? Blah blah blah.
yeah, for the world or yeah.
Something like that."
No.
And Trump was like, "I think I'm doing a good thing. Probably not going to get into heaven though." What?
I've never heard anybody talk like that, much less the president of the United States. Yeah.
He goes, "I'm on heaven right now. I'm on Air Force One." What? Like, okay, here's this super side note. All of us who believe, we believe, and we care to believe, and we do the right things every day to, one day hopefully get into heaven. That's scary.
No, you're going to get us canceled. Is it justification by faith or by work? Do you have to work to get to heaven, or do you automatically get there if you have faith?
It's work. I think it's work.
Oh,
I'm not trying to get us canceled, but if
the Pentecostals are going to cancel us.
No, if every day I decided to wake up and punch you in the face, I don't deserve it. If I decided to punch everybody in the face every day, I don't deserve to go to heaven. I don't, because I'm not.
What if you decide to punch little kids in the face and take them away from their moms
No, I
and
don't.
zip tie them
Settle
and
down.
then kick their moms in the head?
Settle down. Settle
What
down.
if you do that?
No, I just thought it was the craziest thing ever that I saw that this morning when I
Yeah.
saw that this morning, because even at in multiple events he talks about believing and whatnot and how much he believes in Christ, and that's a great thing in my opinion. Um, but to say like probably not going to get to heaven. What? What are you talking about? I'm on heaven right now. What?
Yeah.
And I had just woken up to see that this morning,
Yeah.
and instantly I was like, gotta send this to my dad.
Yeah. You did.
Yeah.
I po-
What do you think about it?
well, I posted about it today, and nobody got it because I don't think there's a lot of biblical scholars out there. But I
Yeah,
posted Daniel 9:27.
I did see that. I did
Do
see
you
that.
know what that means?
I don't.
Well, it says that there's the anti.
All right, all right, all right.
It says the Antichrist is going to make a peace agreement with the world, and after 3.5 years, he's going to break it.
And
So I was
ladies and
like,
gentlemen, we're at the point of the episode where if you would kindly pull out your tinfoil hats and I'll wear them for this next segment.
that's from the book of Daniel.
Yeah, you're not wrong, dude.
No, but I mean, it depends on how it's interpreted too. They think that all of the stuff might have happened 2,500 years ago. So,
Which is also terrifying.
but they're also if you believe in this kind of rapture, end of the world kind of stuff, I don't. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't know, and so
I
I've
don't,
always
but
taken it with a grain of salt, but I've also been like, hey, that's pretty interesting, and then somebody actually come and fulfill it, and somebody that acts or says that they're holy but they're not, somebody that thinks
uh,
that they do good but they don't, somebody that makes a peace agreement with the entire Middle East and then breaks it, somebody that rebuilds the temple in Jerusalem. I mean,
is everybody wearing their tinfoil hats? I can't say that I disagree 100%. I so
every people used to say Barack Obama was the Antichrist.
so
So
little fun fact about me, off script. I've always believed in my life, but especially lately, I've gotten super deep into faith. I started with Genesis, went to Exodus, and then I was like, all right, time to read Revelation, and because I I think that stuff is super
yeah,
fascinating. I
but
don't
you
know.
also know that the John that wrote the Book of Revelation wrote it.
Isn't John
No,
the Baptist? Yeah.
it's not John the disciple. It's
hmm
a guy that lived, I believe, 150 years after
I think
Christ.
it might
Yeah,
have been 200 years after
yeah.
Christ, but I don't know, settle down.
Well, we could. I no no we again, not episode 7, maybe episode 77 will be sophisticated enough to talk about this stuff. And
Comment down below. I'm just playing. No.
comment down below if you think Trump is the
Oh
Antichrist.
my god. Oh my gosh.
I know you guys think it too.
That's that's wild. Anyways,
Okay, okay, not is, could be.
could be. That's
Allegedly.
alleged. That sounds a lot
He
better. Yeah.
allegedly might be.
Yeah, okay, that sounds 10 times better.
He is.
That's crazy.
That's silly. But no, I saw that, and so yeah, when you sent that to me, I had already seen that.
hmm
And I was like, it's weird for
For a
it's weird for anybody to say that,
right, yeah,
to talk
exactly.
about. I mean, I don't even think you and I talk about that.
No, well, like obviously, I
AJ, am I
believe.
going to get into
Yeah, am
heaven?
I
I
gonna
mean,
get to
yeah,
heaven? What's going on? And but that's what I was saying. Is about it being a saga. Was it started in 2016? I don't know if you saw this. It started in 2016, where
yeah,
he starts like saying like, "Oh, if I start doing the right things, I'm gonna get to heaven." And
yeah.
then a couple of years ago, he starts
But
keeps talking about it. And then
yeah,
it was just I
yeah.
don't know when it was exactly, but it was just the other day where he was like, "I'm probably not gonna go."
But it's all predicated if a creator sent us here and we came through birth and everything. If the creator actually created a simulation, we chose to come here. That's a different
Settle
issue.
down.
Come on,
Settle
dude. God,
down. No, we can't. We
I've studied this.
no, we need to save that for a good episode because I
Well,
am
we
a
need to
man.
say that for about 100 episodes. But
Yeah, because I'm a big man of faith. Um, so saying
I am too. I really, I really am. The real faith.
settle down. That's blasphemous. That's blasphemous.
So
Um, yeah, no, I. And on that note,
we can always talk religion.
yeah, no,
No,
that'll be a good episode for sure. But
not the episode. We need to, like, this is gonna. We need to delve into this. I really want to start exploring that from the middle.
okay, but I can't be in the middle of faith. You
Yes, you
understand that,
can.
right? No, I won't do that. I can't do that.
Any
You could so like being in the middle on certain things makes sense, but on faith, no.
truth is truth.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and faith is faith.
God is good always.
The
That
creator. I prefer the word creator.
settle down. No. No, I cannot be in the middle on faith.
I'm not saying to be in the middle, but there's a difference between God and the creator.
All right. Anyways,
You
especially
don't want you don't want to talk it.
no, I don't want to.
You can't handle the truth.
No, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole.
uh,
Let me get my mind together with that, and then yeah, of course
yeah.
we'll have that big
Honestly,
conversation about faith,
some of the times probably son we probably just need to focus on one topic every so instead about
bouncing around back and forth.
yeah
But at the
about
same time,
the Oval Office being gold and
Lincoln sat there. That's so good, dude.
oh my god,
Oh
that's
man,
silly.
that's good stuff.
All right, buddy. Well, we're gonna kind of wrap this one up, but next week, and again, we keep saying um, we're still working out the technicalities of getting on as far as streaming goes, as far as audio streaming. We're trying to build up this YouTube and do it the right way, and then kind of do that. And we're honestly, these are kind of, if I'm going to be realistic about these are kind of like practice episodes right now because again, Rogan and all them, it takes time to get this, and
Hmm.
it takes time to get a format, and it takes time to get to those real issues that we want to get to. So, I hope we gave a little bit of a glimpse into the middle of America and the center of American politics today. But obviously, I want to get a lot more deep into it because I think, like I've always told everybody, son, you have a lot to offer the conversation too, and so I
Thanks,
appreciate
man.
that
Yeah.
absolutely. So, but for now, I'm Edward, and this is my son Aristotle. We're signing off for the Casso podcast, and I'll go ahead and turn it over to him for some final words.
Thank you guys again for watching. Unfortunately, this week, no comment of the week. We filmed too early this week. If I'm being completely honest,
Oh,
we didn't see enough comments to put one this week. However, we still encourage you guys to comment every week. We'll be picking one next week. Keep doing that. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Get us where we need to go. You know what I mean? Where we
yeah,
want to go.
yeah.
I think we've been having way too much fun to uh, keep going where we're at. Turn on notifications, all that jazz. Comment, share it with a friend, share it with somebody that if you know us, share it with somebody that might not know us or might not remember us. You know, we live in, uh, especially people that talk to us about, oh, we've checked out the podcast and whatnot. Share it with somebody that doesn't know us
Yeah,
and that would like to get to know us,
yeah.
because it'll. I
Or
promise,
at
yeah,
least get a laugh out of it.
yeah, I promise it's
Yeah,
gonna be a good time,
yeah, yeah.
especially
If you want to laugh at somebody and laugh at us, please.
again,
Yeah,
I genuinely think that we're every week has been an improvement since the beginning,
sure.
and I think that we're going to continue to grow this. We're going to continue to have more fun. I mean, I think I was talking to shout out Jason. I think I was talking to Jason about it the other day. He was telling me about how first episode I was like this the whole time,
Oh
and
yeah,
he was like, "Oh, your dad doesn't let you talk." That's true. I didn't want to talk. You know, like, oh, that's fine if I didn't
dude, I've
talk.
never seen you be shy in 25 years,
Yeah.
except for that day.
But now I feel like I'm a little bit more comfortable with this. I'm having a lot more fun. So let's keep it going. I appreciate everybody that's with us for the ride so far. And tunes in every week. That means the absolute most to me and to my dad, but to me and the people that you know exactly who you are that come up to me and say like, "Oh, I checked out the podcast and whatnot, and you guys are doing great things, and
Yeah,
it was funny this week," or "Hey, here's something to improve on." I love that the
um,
absolute most, and I respect each and every single one of you for coming back every week. But let's continue to ride. We
yeah,
have big things coming up. Casso After Hours is going to be
yeah.
so much fun for everybody. I
It's gonna be
hope.
neat.
Yeah. And I just can't wait to see what happens next. Yeah, tune in next week for episode 8. Uh, that's almost that's almost 10 episodes, Dad. That's almost 10 weeks of doing
Yeah,
this, minus 1 week, but you know what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah. And to all those issues that we were talking about today, though, there's gonna be a lot of resolution and conclusion on them too. So we'll be able to talk about that kind of stuff too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So all right. So thank you, son, and we hope you have a good week, and we'll see you next time. Bye.